Yo, what's going on, faithfuls? And we're live on all major platforms: YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and Facebook. All right. And of course, I'm your boy Ryan. And of course, I got the faithful on the panel. All right. Got Money Mav, got support for Debo, Drew, and of course, Coach Ron. And of course, everybody wants to be like Mike. What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Yo, what up?
Happy Friday, faithful. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, faithful.
Indeed.
Yeah. Now, of course, I want to go through the first thing before we go anywhere. Is we know major topics, but just some things I saw on here that I want to talk about it, get it done with. It's out of the way. All right. First thing is right here. Of course, once I share my screen, I'll be fine. And boom, boom, boom. There you go. Cool. All right. Everybody can see that? I can't really say his first name that well, and his last name, really, I can't really say it. So,
Mocha Toure.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan of this. Ever since he visited the facility about a week ago, I've been clamoring for this signing.
Man, Mike, I looked at them dang on highlights. I said, oh, I'm excited. I seen that man spin move is dangerous. And it's so crazy because I was watching it and it was showing different highlights. I'm like, he got it down packed. If he can't get in there, he got this move where he hits like a fake outside and everybody falls. And he hits the spin to the inside and it works. And I'm like, yo, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be another one of those situations where a guy comes to us for a year, kills it, and then he'll probably be gone next year for a deal.
Yeah, I mean, what is the least player that you guys want on this list? The least.
Like, who got to go?
Yeah, basically. I'm going with that, of course.
Jordan Willis.
I probably cut Hurst.
I said Jordan Willis.
Ron, you hit me on that for me, Hurst, because he didn't play 7 last games last year.
Yeah, I'll go with Hurst.
Hey, Mo Hurst got some power, man. Go blue.
Oh, come on. That's what it is, huh?
Here we go. Go blue. I'm surprised Matt don't say that, go blue, because I knew he was a Tampa Bay Rays fan.
I mean, why would I say go blue for that? I say raise up on that way.
Yo, so I thought a little bit about what Mav had said the other day. We were talking on the other show, and he said it was like, I think we had a discussion about he didn't say revolving door. I said revolving door. It's like Mikey said, it's like a 1-year deal. And then they go get paid elsewhere. I was like, well, I don't see the benefits of that. But then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not so sure that's not part of the deal when they bring these dudes in. It's a perfect combination if you really think about it, because dude's hungry, trying to get paid, and we got a perfect D-line coach for him, so we can go ahead and pitch it and be like, hey, we can develop you, get you paid. Works for us, works for them. So I guess I'm going to have to give Matt some kudos, because sometimes he be coming with some different angles, and it takes me a while to really think about it. And then when I do, I'm like, you know what? He actually got a good point. So little kudos to Mav on that one, because I started thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not so sure that's not part of the deal. So
I mean, it could be.
I'm speculating.
Look at Hyder, for instance. He came to us. He did decent. Left to go to Seattle. Got his deal. sucked there, and now we got him back on the cheap.
You gonna read that?
Pam
Ryan?
McQueen.
Sorry. Yeah, Pam. Sorry. I was trying to do something real quick over here. Sorry. Yeah, Pamela Queen again. Running the panel. Thank you, Madam Queen. Thank you, girl. Yeah, man.
I wonder who else from the Colts we're gonna get next. That's
Right.
what the second guy.
Yep.
Who's the other guy we got?
Odom.
What's his name?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So there's kind of been like a
Orenberg.
relationship there the last couple of years with Buckner, and then we all thought Jimmy was heading over there, but kind of been a couple deals back and forth. I mean, these guys are unrestricted free agents, keep in mind, but they were
still they've been low key too.
They weren't trades. Maybe we like some of the Colts scouting departments looking or doing.
What
Out
is
of
the trade deal?
out of this whole list. Out of this whole list. Who do you think is gonna be cut?
Bosa.
Bosa gonna be cut? Are you serious, Mikey? You better not be serious about that. I'm about to say what?
Oh,
Do you think anybody get cut from that list? Honestly,
Now we'll stow him away.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that they'll be on the side.
Yeah.
More than like
Hurst definitely number one for me. That because he didn't play last 7 games last year. So
Listen, go blue.
I don't think anybody gets cut. I think we're carrying 10 this year.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we carried 10 last year.
yeah,
I think
that
we
is
learned
correct.
from 2019 because 2019 we had a lot of injuries and we weren't prepared
especially
for them.
at
So,
that position, right?
mm-hmm.
Got you.
Yep.
Got you.
Right on that line.
So that's just that's what makes me wonder about us picking up an edge in the draft. You know what I mean? Because then at that point, that's 11.
It goes back to putting ourselves in the best position to draft best available.
Yeah, we've talked about before, and I
Yes.
know a lot of fans want to complain about our offseason moves, but I think we've been very smart and very strategic, and it has put us into a position to pretty much go for best man available in this draft.
Do
Minus
whatever we
safety,
want.
I do think we're going safety in our first pick.
Now, let me ask you this question though. Every time a team makes a big splash, where do they actually go the next year? Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Versus the teams that are flying under the radar, and you're asking yourself, they make you question what's going on.
I think you have two different kind of teams that make splashes. You have teams that are kind of almost on the brink, and they just kind of need one or two pieces. Example, Rams last year. They went and made their splashes because they needed a couple key components. Then you got other teams like Jacksonville who are just a trash heap, dumpster fire, that think signing every big name available is going to get them there, but it's not because they've got no organization from the front office down.
Q's back, just so you know, guys.
Hey Q, is that we still got that bet, right?
Hey, we got some picks. Send us some Debo and Bosa. Y'all can have our 2022 first round pick.
I ain't gonna say nothing, man. Me and Q done already went back and forth with this shit on damn text message. Now he need to stop with that shit.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
And fly away because you ain't seeing the ring in a long time. Trust me.
1, 2,
So let me
3,
ask you
4,
this though.
5,
Now,
50
you
years.
said something, right? You said Jacksonville signing all, thinking they can go out there and sign all big name free agents. Now, here's the question: if this man was in our front office right now, do you think we signed big names already? Do you think Tyrann Mathieu? Do you think Tyrann Mathieu already? Huh?
I don't.
I mean, I'm just saying because you said it yourself. He thinks all big names should be signed. Like he's just gonna throw money at him. So I mean, if he's still in our front office, what big names do we sign and how much do we give them? Because I mean,
if he was still in our front office with the rest of the regime as it is, he would have someone holding him back. Now he's over in Jacksonville. Khan doesn't really know how to run a football team, and he's just like, go get me names. Go do what you think you got to do. It's not going to work. Jacksonville's going to be in the bottom 5 again this year. Guaranteed.
Can I ask a question real quick?
You think that honestly?
Oh, yeah. Mark my words. What is it? April 15th, 6:17 p.m.
Hey, have I not been saying this?
Jacksonville is going to be in the bottom 5 of the league again.
So, like I said before, he just said Christian Kirk was overpaid. I've been said that. I don't think he's going to. I see that, Mav. I seen that nose grab. Mav was like, I'm about to say something.
I'm sorry. I ain't even done, Drew. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro.
Oh, no. I'm just saying I think he's overpaid. But I was going on what Mike said. They're going to be in the bottom 5. I mean, well, all this with the draft and these moves they so-called made, hopefully they can at least jump out the bottom 5. If you jump in the bottom 5 again, I mean, do you start looking at it as a coaching, as a front office? Because y'all already grabbed your quarterback that y'all thought was quarterback of the future. So
this isn't the first time Jacksonville's done this. They've done it numerous times, and it's failed for them almost every time. I think the one year that they made it to the championship, they did the same thing. It was the one time it was successful for them. But it comes down to the whole chemistry of the organization. It's just how it's run from the top down. And Jacksonville does not have what it takes right now. They've got the wrong people in the front office, the wrong people in management, and I don't see it getting better for them.
You know what I'm gonna say about Christian Kirk? I'm not gonna say he's overpaid just yet. I'm gonna give him this season because, for one, I'm never against nobody making their bread, and 2, I'm never against nobody going to whoever's gonna give them that bread. I mean, if you want to give me that money, I take it, bro. I will take it. And then 3, the money's only gonna get bigger and bigger. So I mean, next year.
Okay. So man,
devil's advocate with that though.
I was about to get to there.
He went and got his money, but he went and screwed up the market for the rest of the league, which is also
exactly.
Hold on. We're saying he screwed up the market, but dude, next year the market is going to get even bigger. So mean,
it started with him this year, and that was the worst type of start.
But that's the thing.
It was gonna start somewhere. Don't get me wrong. We know it was
with a good player.
Yeah, but I think for it to start with a mediocre player was just a bad look for the league.
You know what? If it started with a Devontae Adams, we are not having this discussion about the market being screwed up.
Oh no,
because he proved it.
We were expecting Devontae Adams to get paid.
But you can't compare Adams and Kirk though.
Hold on, I'm about to hit y'all with a perfect example.
We're just comparing it. I just compared Adams based on the type of different conversation we would have because they said a good player.
It would be it'd be justifiable though.
Yeah. But say
Exactly.
the Christian Kirk deal didn't happen. Do you think Adams and Hill would have been as high as they are? Or would the bar been a little bit lower?
I think they would have because, like I said, it's definitely an ego thing with these teams.
It's slightly lower. I think it would have been lower.
I'm not going to say that because, first of all, a lot of these players, I don't care what nobody said. They ain't going to say it out loud, but they're wanting that money. So when they come to these teams and they're talking these, contract talks, a lot of them are looking at these teams and wanting to make the team also be like an ego thing. Like I said, for this team to have this type of, we got the money to pay this player this much money, because it really, if you want to talk about it, it really started back with Patrick Mahomes. When Patrick Mahomes signed this deal, that kind of looked at a standard for somebody. Everybody was like, "Oh, we can get the highest paid this, highest paid that. Let's get this money to this certain point." To the point, think about it. I'm gonna compare. If you compare the players that's right now to players back in the day, there's players that's back in the day wouldn't have ever seen this type of money, and they're better players than the players we got now. But with these teams and the egos and having the money, now you want to have be able to say, I have the highest paid player. I have the highest paid. Come on, man.
You know what? If the money was not gonna flux next year, then I would be on board with you all the way with saying that Christian Kirk fucked it up. He started that shit. But I could also make a case for why he started it. I could also make a case for I'm gonna wait till after the season is over with, because it might be somebody worse than him that gets paid more than him next year.
It might have, but that's like sure. It just
But
didn't
yeah, that's not
that's
apples
next
to
year.
apples.
It just frustrates me, because if Kirk didn't get the deal he want, I bet you we wouldn't be talking 25 for Debo. We'd probably be talking more 20.
We wouldn't have.
So, Mav, let me ask you this: if before free agency started, if someone would have told you Christian Kirk was going to be like the first wide receiver to go with that type of money, what would you have
I wouldn't
said?
believe it.
Exactly.
Wouldn't believe it.
The worst thing about that is that he was the first contract signed. So that's what tells me Balky's a terrible GM. Because after that, Adams got paid, Tyreek Hill got paid. So either one, you ain't doing your due diligence, or two, you're reaching for a player that nobody thought was worth that type of money. Either you liked him in college and you've always had an eye on him, or you're just seeing something that everybody else isn't seeing. That's why it's a terrible deal.
All right, for one,
it's a trash deal that ruined the market. Let
me put it this way. In terms of ruining the market, if I'm on board with ruining the market, I say this: if that deal does not get made the way it's made, there would have been more wide receivers moved than what we've seen. Matter of fact, Jimmy probably could have been one of those people that would have already been moved. We don't know. Like you said, Debo probably would get like 22 max. Who else left? MVS. Marquez Cantley probably don't leave. He probably, Green Bay probably have enough money to keep him.
Why not though?
Hmm?
Why not? Why wouldn't Scouting have left? Adams clearly had intentions on leaving since Rodgers got paid.
Well, what I'm saying is if that deal does not happen, that's one of the possibilities to where Green Bay still have enough money to match what where did he go to? I forgot where he went, but there's a possibility that Green Bay has enough money to match that offer that he was offered. You see what I mean? So it's different dominoes that could have fell, or more dominoes could have fell had that deal not been made. If I'm going on board with you guys saying that's the worst deal, but the fact that I want to actually see how Christian Kirk helped Trevor Lawrence, or how well his game elevates, before I really, really like put that stamp on it. Because I mean, I see flashes. I've seen what he can do versus what he can't do. I mean, we've all seen it. But then again, that was with a quarterback like Kyla Murray. This is another opportunity for him to
raise your hand, Drew. Raise your hand.
It is. It is. Look, it's up. It's up. Because now here comes the question. GM time. Man, as a GM, are you gonna pay Christian Kirk that much money?
No, I'm not paying him that much money. I've already said that. But again, I'm not against the man being saying fuck it. Y'all can talk all y'all want to talk about.
You support hustlers. Listen, you support hustlers. I get it.
That's what, bro. That's why I'm like,
play the cup game with the ball in there, trying to find a cup, and you give him that $1. You know you ain't gonna find it. I get you, bro.
And then on top of that, bro, it's too many people that's on his head right now about being the worst contract. So I'm like, I'm not jumping on that wagon yet. That's why I'm like, you know what? Let me step back for a minute, bro. Let me be one of them 1%ers that's like, let me see what he can do first. Let me see if he was really.
We see what he can do though. That's the point. So now, what you telling me? All right. First of all, who's their other number one receiver?
Who's their other number one receiver? Who is their number one receiver?
Who is their number one receiver right now?
I mean, might seem to think it's Laviska Shenault.
Okay. After that, who was the other receiver? They still got no Chark left, right?
Yeah, Chalk left. Marvin Jones
Um,
left.
So basically,
You got
he's stepping into a number 2 big role spot. I'm gonna
who
tell
they
you,
just signed? They just signed somebody else behind him.
he basically a number 2 big role spot though, right? So we're looking at it right now.
And I
He
think
was
that's the whole argument, right? Because he made it's like no, he's getting paid number 1 receiver money for being a number 2, right? That's a whole argument about it, right?
I mean, that could be, but my thing is this: you paid him that much money. I say they still got Marvin Jones. They got Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk, and yeah, okay. But this is and they got Zay Jones,
Zay Jones, there you go.
and Laquan Treadwell. All right,
I heard that name in a minute.
Exactly. So that's out the question. But basically, like I said, if you got him stepping in to be a number 2 spot, and you talking about we got to see what he's working with. He was a number 2 spot in Arizona when it was just him and Larry Fitzgerald. So they already seen what this man.
But what I'm saying is I understand
you just paid him number 1 receiver money to come back in and do the same thing when Larry was there. So it's not.
Hold on. Let's take the Patriots for example. Who's their number 1 receiver over there?
Damn hell, I know.
Go ahead. No, just give me a name. Who you believe their number 1 receiver is?
They number 1
right now, isn't it?
No, Bourne's number 2.
I'm sorry. Is Bourne the number 2 or is he considered the number 1?
He made it to number 2. They number 1
is not N'Keal Harry.
No, you might be right. Bourne might have been number 1.
What was Bourne in San Francisco?
He was a 3.
He was a slot. He was Jennings.
Yeah.
Okay. So, bro, do you get what I mean? It
I
depends
get what
on
you're saying. Different teams, different. I'm feeling you, but at the same time,
hold on. The whole argument about why his contract is so bogus is because you're paying a number 2 receiver to play the same role on another team, but there's a way he can justify that by actually becoming the number 1 on the team.
All right, so let's switch that out. So
that is a fair point. That is
a fair point. But to make that number 1, that means now you got to go back to where the source starts from. So is Trevor Lawrence a better quarterback than Kyler Murray?
Today, no.
It is not what we seen last year.
All right, who's the first Cardinals quarterback? Because he was there before Kyler. So the first Cardinals quarterback before him.
He wasn't.
How long he been there? Yeah, he was there with Larry Fitzgerald.
Well, he got drafted when Bosa got drafted.
He's been there 3 years.
Yeah, so it's 3 years.
So Kyler came in the same time, right? Yeah.
He's been there with Kyler the whole time.
He's been there with Kyler. Okay, never mind. So you got Kyler, you got dang, I forgot the dude's name already. I just said it. But Jaguars quarterback. So when you even it out, Trevor Lawrence. So when you even it out, so now you got to really deal with how he gets him the ball, how he makes the plays after he gets the ball on a different team.
First off, let's compare them. If you're gonna compare them together, who's the purest quarterback out of them 2?
Between who?
That's not fair.
Between Kyler Murray, and Trevor Lawrence. I don't even like Trevor Lawrence, but who's the purest quarterback out of them?
If you go top to bottom, everything total package, I'm gonna say
total
Trevor
package.
It is gonna be Trevor.
Total package.
But we already seen that it's going to be Trevor. But it's the team that, like I said, it's the team that you're on and your surroundings, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, it's like a train. You feel me? It's gonna have to be.
Okay, I forgot all about Jacoby Myers.
I did too.
JB wasn't there number 1. It was Jacoby Myers.
But I'm not. But see, I'm not talking about how. I'm not talking about how the team had them set up. I'm talking based on. I mean, I guess you get it because you were saying he wasn't even the second option. But I mean, if you look at towards the end of the season, who they use more. But that's for another segment though. Let's get back to that though. What was you saying, Drew?
I'm like, it's going to start for. He got to have blocks. It's like a train. everything's got to work as one. So you got to get blocks. You got to be able to get these throws off. You got to see if this is a passing team or a running team. You got to see the differences. So they're going to try to get him the ball and get him out there, you know? So with all of that going, when they had to pay Christian Kirk and they get all of this and it has to get going, is he going to get the ball enough? Is he going to be able to make that play enough? So really basing his pay on playmaking skills. Really.
Okay, so who has the better line going into next season?
Cardinals.
Okay. Who has the better running game?
What are we actually comparing right now?
I mean, we're comparing the best situation right now between the Cardinals and the Jaguars as far as like quarterback wise. Because my question was, who's the purest quarterback out of them two, Kyla Murray or Trevor Lawrence? I don't care too much for Trevor Lawrence, but like Mike said, if you're talking about total package, Trevor Lawrence is the guy between those two.
Mav, so you're banking on clear potential this upcoming season. Like, you're not even like focused on body of work then.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you got to
look fair. So look, again, Mav comes at you from the back alley, and I think you got to take a step back sometimes, but he makes a good point. Because look, in comparison to Debo, there's been a lot of discussion about his body of work versus what he's projected to do. Now, it's justifiable if the Jaguars are taking Kirk and paying him from a third, hey, you're third on that roster, but we truly believe you can be our number one. Then that contract makes sense, because if you really look at the contract, they can walk away and cut him without a lot of dead money. The thing about that contract is that it's $20 million in signing bonuses. So if you paid attention to Kirk, you're thinking like, damn, there's no way if you run him up against Kendrick Bourne. But if the Jaguars are telling you that, no, we're bringing him in, he's going to be our number one dude, that contract is pennies compared to what the other number ones are paying. Am I wrong?
And not only that, what it's going to be next year as well. It's chump change.
So it's a lot. So it's Balky really saying, like, we truly believe we're going to take you from this squad. We're going to plug you into our squad. We're going to pay you like our number one based off of what we think you can do. So either Balky's been eyeing this dude since Texas A&M, or I don't know what the other answer is. But if you really think about what Mav is saying is making sense, because that's really how you sign somebody. Either it's the body of work or what you think they're going to do. So I don't know. I'm kind of with Mav on this one if I really think about it.
Appreciate.
Not that my opinion matters, but
Your opinion matters. Don't worry about it, man.
Look, everybody.
Am I wrong though? Correct me if I'm wrong though, because like that's, if you really look at things, I'm like, shit. I mean, maybe they see something we don't see. I don't know, but I mean, I'm in Arizona. I've seen Kirk. I've seen him at Texas A&M. He went to Saguaro here. He can return. He's a punt returner. I don't think he's going to be doing that for him, but if they're going to plug him in as a number one, that contract he signed kind of makes sense, because if it doesn't work out, they can walk away and there's not a lot of dead money they got to pay.
Who has a better line, Cardinals or Jaguars?
Cardinals
do.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's leaving a better situation, no doubt, to go over there and try to start something up with Lawrence.
But is he leaving a better quarterback?
Paid.
But is he leaving a better quarterback?
That's the only difference.
I think he is.
I mean,
he is.
You say you think he is leaving a better quarterback?
I think look. So I think, that one's tricky too. But like, the thing I don't like about Kyla is his attitude, bro. And I'm gonna throw that in there, so I'm gonna hold him against it. But I think he's leaving. I don't know, man. Like, Lawrence is ready to launch.
I brought this up before with some people, and they agree with me about Kyler, because he's played football and baseball. A lot of people have commented saying he has more of a personality of a baseball player. He's more into himself. He's not about the team. He just kind of wants to do his thing. And I don't think having that kind of attitude as a quarterback is going to give you longevity in this league. He's not trying to make connections with his team. He's got this attitude problem. I would not be surprised if he ends up not playing this year and he goes back to baseball next year.
Let me ask y'all this question. How many of y'all actually played football, whether it was organized or sandlot, with a freaking mobile quarterback that always loved to run first?
We all have, man. You know that.
Yeah.
Everybody, especially listen.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Not, bro. Listen,
It's annoying. Throw the damn ball, bro.
You a wide receiver. I feel your pain, bro. When you got a quarterback that just likes to take off. I'm a running back, bro. Do you not understand my pain? Like, dude is doing my job. You feel me? Like, so when I look at Trevor Lawrence again, I don't too much care for him because they put him on a pedestal. They pretty much say this man been doing this since he was a baby, bro. Like he is like the second coming of Jesus or something like that. That's how they made him feel. I guess that's why I don't too much care for him. But if I sit back and look at this man's skills, he truly was pro ready in college. When you look at him, like he can get the ball there.
Murray?
So no, Lawrence.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about a quarterback versus a freaking pitcher throwing the football, I'd rather go with the pure quarterback if that's the game I'm playing. If football is the sport I'm playing, I'm going with the purest quarterback. Because I know he's going he thinks about making decisions to get the ball where it needs to get versus Kyla Murray trying to throw a freaking curveball or a fastball with a freaking football.
Who has a better arm between both of them?
Murray. So my thing about Murray, and Cardinal fans killed me the other day for saying this, but I don't think he's ever embraced being a Cardinal, bro. I don't think he's ever liked being an Arizona Cardinal.
No, when you said that, look, I seen that, and when you said it, I agree with you. I was like, he's never picked up the simple fact of, okay, I'm trying to think of his name, Eli Manning. Remember when he got drafted and he openly was like, I'm not about to play for this team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he did that, but kept it inside. Mm-hmm. He was one of them people who was like, I'm just going to do it, try to be grateful. But you was never like, this was something that it was never like a happy feeling for him. He just was like, I'm going to go out there.
Why is Eli the first person you thought of when you wanted to use that example?
I thought, hey, Eli was a thug for that. That man got to be like,
John Elway was a thug for that.
Look, in AZ,
actually, go ahead.
In AZ right now, they got two superstars. They got Booker and they got Murray. If you pay attention how Booker be acting and how Kyler be acting, Booker loves it here, bro. Like he embraces the city, he embraces the fans. And then you look at Murray, he looks like he hates it here. Like he does not want to be here whatsoever. Cardinals don't want to hear that, but it's the truth, bro. It's
like look at Trey Lance, for example. He's out there, he's creating connections with players. He's shown that he wants to be a part of this team. I've never seen that out of Kyler Murray.
Okay, before Ryan put this, before this, we also got to think about the Jaguars too, a new coaching staff, a new head coach, and everything too. So there's a whole new system in place. But I think Kyla wants his money because of insurance for his injuries, and in case Kingsbury screws up everything and taking advantage of Kirk Cousins setting the market. Kyla thinks he's better. I think any quarterback or any player for that matter will always think they better than the next guy who's making more money. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I mean, it's not our fault. He's like 5'5" and can't see over the lineman, so he has to run to the side, you know what I'm saying, and gets out the pocket. And then
that's so true.
That's his problem. That is our problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. That's the truth, though. Like,
Joe Hamilton and Sean King was just about as short, and they made it happen.
If he hits him in the back of the head if he stands in the pocket. Like,
I mean, it depends who you see over line better too. You're Kyler.
I don't think Trevor's taller, bro, so he could see over that line. But the thing is, though, I don't think these players are actually thinking, man. Like, I guess me personally, I think so differently. I'm gonna play out my year. If I know this money's coming, I'm gonna wait for the bigger money. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, and I'm gonna be humble, and I'm gonna play out my contract. And guess what? You don't want to pay me, somebody else will, bro. We ain't got to keep going through all this back and forth. You feel me? It's just like having a girlfriend that you no longer want to deal with no more, baby. Listen, it's either you're gonna straighten up or I'm out. Am I right or wrong? I've proven to you that I could.
If Kyler keep it up, ain't nobody gonna pay him. You gonna have to go play second base.
Hey,
somewhere.
I was thinking that when they started talking that trade stuff, and when they was talking that, you had people talking about his locker room presence and how he was talking to some of the coaches, and there was like the way he acts is like diva attitude. So when all of a sudden the so-called apology, wasn't really him saying sorry, but he put all the pictures and stuff back on his. When that came, I was like, maybe he realized it. Like, I'm not going to make it nowhere. There was no other market because everybody was seeing that. Your attitude, man, you got to carry yourself just better. Prime example, I named you another player who messed up. I hate saying it because it was my boy, but Mike Hart. If anybody remember, he was a Michigan running back.
Mm-hmm.
He got drafted by the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
He basically told them, I'm a starting running back. They wanted to put him on special teams. Guess where he at right now? He's back to Michigan coaching, and he's still old enough to still play.
I remember Mike Hart.
And I mean, sometimes attitude changes stuff, man. You gotta look at these situations and be like, come in, embrace what you're doing, embrace it. Like your whole thing when you all start this, first of all, is to love the game. As a kid growing up, when you go from one age to another and the next level, once you get to high school and college, you're already thinking, I just want to play in the NFL. But then there's a cross that comes between that with the little diva status of now you want to pick your teams and what you want to do and how you want to do it. And you get the Brady's and LeBrons of, I want to run my team and be coach and player. Like, it don't work like that, man. Ask these players back in the day. They didn't work like that. You got on there, you played as a team.
Since you said this, let me ask you this question. I'm gonna make up a question right now. If you were that player who, for some odd reason, got kicked off the team for your attitude, or you just couldn't make the plays, you just pretty much could not win a Super Bowl as a player, point blank, period, right?
Okay.
Would it be more justifiable if you came back and won as a coaching member or a head coach?
I mean,
no, because my thing is, your whole thing is you got to do it as a player, and your whole thing was to set your skills on the field. So you getting kicked off and then saying, "Oh, well, I always had it," and you win it as a coach. I mean,
you don't think that's justifiable though?
Well, no, because like your first goal should be to be a successful player. When you realize that you're not cut out for being in the league, then you have to come to terms with the fact that maybe you need to get into coaching.
Time out. What is your definition of a successful player though?
Making it in the league and
you ain't even got to win a Super Bowl. I hate when people say that. Okay. Nope. I see you, Mike. You don't got to win a Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Mike.
Time out, Mike.
But when it comes to Murray, is all of this demand and tantrum coming because he knew he couldn't get it done last year? We all saw that playoff performance and his performance down that back half of the season. So he wants his money because I think deep down he knows this league isn't cut out for him. I think truly deep down he wants to be a baseball player.
Then go. Ain't nobody stopping you,
bro. There's
some money quick here, and then he's gonna run and go play baseball.
There was stories that Colt McCoy actually had to convince him to get back on the field and finish the game, bro. Like, he had to talk him into. Hey, he said, "Come on, man.
Listen,
you gotta go back out there with your teammates."
What kind of case, starting quarterback? Like, get out of this league if that's how you think.
And if
I was just about to get to that, Mike. If that's the case, man, just go. Like, you wasted somebody else's talent who can be out there shining and who want to do it.
He can't just go. They're finna hit his ass up like they did Ricky Williams. He got to give back that money. He don't want to.
Because I guess Kyler's saying he feels like all the blame was on him. But if you watch the game, in my opinion, the O line got smashed by that D line. I don't really
Yeah,
blame
but
Murray.
he also gave up too. Bro, how many times we've watched games to where the freaking the O line
Yep.
just get smashed and then the quarterback still go out there and make a play. Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes, bro. You talking about if you putting yourself on that level with those guys, my dude, you gotta do what they do. You can't blame it. You can't just keep it blamed up on your O line like that. I'm sorry. If you know they're gonna get banged up, they can't. And then another thing too, they could only hold the opposite on line for so long. They don't know where you're at behind them, dude. All they're doing is just being your wall up front. They can't see behind them. So when you have the damn ball in your hand for about 5 freaking minutes and then decide to freaking run and take off, but come on, them boys are tired. And
Bro,
you
they got whooped.
come
Them
on.
dudes got whooped. And that means if they got whooped, y'all got whooped. So you gotta accept that, bro. But he's like, nah, he didn't lose with him. Like he was like, nah, y'all lost this shit, not me.
And dude, he didn't even have a freaking running game to begin with, bro. Matt
He said
Shaw.
Matt Schaub could
Who
be
wants to-
considered
got
a
it.
successful player. He made over $100 million in total contracts being a backup and is happily retired. Hey, the man's got a
Hey,
point.
you know what though? I actually believe Matt Shaw was an underrated quarterback, to be honest, though, bro. He wasn't very well respected like that by the fans.
He said, "Can't porn star Jimmy in a situation in the fourth. He gonna turn the ball over."
Here we go. Q talking crap again.
Come on, bro. Hey, what's up, Q? You can have him.
Don't
We'll
start
give him
Mikey
to
up.
you.
Come on.
Hey,
He'll probably get you further than Hurts, that's for sure.
definitely would
Hey,
give
Q, guess what? Hey, look, we'll go ahead and give you Jimmy. Give me Miles Sanders and D. Smith. We'll take them.
He said, "You're not blocking Aaron Donald and Von Miller in no
Yeah.
clutch moment. They need to
And the
push
Eagles
We did.
will. And the Eagles will.
Hold on. He said we did. Listen, you want, bro, they bring up that one win. Let's not forget in the season, we beat them both times. Both times. And our home, they home. And guess what? They had everybody. They had Von Miller. They had Aaron Donald. They had Odell. And guess what? We won. We won. They got lucky on one little thing. Come on, man.
You know where he's not going? The Super Bowl.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, hold on. Like you see how he talking about today he ain't going nowhere, but yeah, he want to take Debo and bring him over there. And Bosa, man, what? Listen, bro, I feel just like you. They ain't going nowhere except
Bro,
for the Super Bowl.
Q just salty. They picked Jalen Rager in the first round, bro. They beat y'all one encounter, bro.
No, listen, bro.
He
We
ain't
beat
lying.
ourselves, bro. We
Oh,
beat
my
ourselves,
God.
bro.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody
Like I
beat
said,
us.
we dropped that INT. We beat ourselves because that was game right there.
Hold up, can
Matter
we
of
talk
fact-
about
matter of
that
fact-
though? Because you said that several times, and I kind of disagree with that. Do we really think Jimmy was going to drive the ball down the field and score after Tart picked that up?
When he had that, hold on, when he had the INT,
We still
all
had
we had to
6
do
minutes
was already
left.
right
No,
there.
it
All we
was
had to do
9
was
minutes.
get down and kick
It
a
was
field
9
goal.
minutes.
It was like 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. Like the way Jimmy was playing that game. Are we confident that if Tart picks that up, Jimmy's gonna go down and score? Can we?
I
get a
don't blame.
vote?
I don't blame that pick on Tart, bro. The only thing that I feel like the only way that I could have blamed it on him is if he would have actually made the catch and ran it back, only to get tackled like 5 yards down the freaking line before the end zone. That's about the only way I get pissed. But other than that, though,
Can the Eagles can't afford Bosa and Debo for this
do they
question?
have the money? I think they do have the money. No,
They got the
Yep.
money and they got
They got the
picks.
money.
I mean, that's really it. They got money, they got picks, but we're not about to do that. He's crazy.
He said we're not talking about no damn. Yeah, we are. We talking about everything. Everything's on the table.
Yeah, boy.
You want to come at us or come right back?
Stop it.
Trying to tell you.
Jalen Rager and Tart have the
man.
same hands.
Hey, Jalen Rager, they number 2.
Hey, Jalen Rager make a hell of a cornerback.
He said, "I think Debo
Hey,
would have." Jimmy almost got Debo killed that game, bro. But hey, he could be right though. I don't know.
Nah,
Hey.
it was. Listen, it was just too much damn time on the clock, bro.
It was too much time, but you got to think at a point in that game, Debo was kind of carrying it. I mean, he was doing the best he could because honestly, it's Jimmy.
Till
I
he
mean,
got the
look
hospital
at the
ball.
season. Let's talk about that. You look at the season about how this ended. It's not like I said before 100 times over and over. We didn't get to where we was at because of a passing game. It wasn't big time passing plays and passing yard. Listen, it was as Mike said, or no. This was Ryan, one of y'all who called him, the Yak King. Basically, it was short plays and
It
him,
was a yak game, bro.
yeah, turning it into bigger plays. It wasn't no surprise. Oh my gosh, you see that big bomb play, or he had this person open? No, if he did, he was overthrown, underthrown. It wasn't like that. So the fact that we had 9 minutes left, I feel Debo could have saved it, but I mean, who knows? Woulda, coulda. We got a new year, and we got a new quarterback. My quarterback is TL5. See y'all this season.
We would have went 3 and out, bro. I really believe that.
Dang, where's your confidence, man?
I got confidence.
Bro, you see that? Did you see that hospital ball Jimmy threw to Debo, bro? He almost got the dude killed, bro. Like,
Come on, man. How you think Kittle stay hurt? You know what? Sometimes I don't even think Kittle really be hurt, bro. I think he just go down just to say fuck it. I don't want to play no more. Like, Jimmy, fuck you right now. You better be lucky. I'm just like, I really believe players do shit like that, bro.
He was winded, but either way, we didn't deserve to win because the score would have been worse because Rams dropped a few TDs and Cup was E3.
Yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he was.
Right.
Cup was tearing us up.
Man.
Even after all that, we couldn't take advantage, bro.
Hey, Cup was tearing us up, boy.
It is what it is. Let's move on from
Here you go. He spotted right.
Rams,
Eating.
bro.
Here you go.
All right, Ryan. What else you got to talk about, Ryan?
Okay. Well, I got a couple of videos, of course. I'll wait till later on, but if you guys wanted to share them with you, so I'll
Hold up,
share
is Bayback a Niners fan or what's going on here?
them. You know what?
He said,
Yeah,
"Oh, no."
he better be on to be a Rams fan, or he needs to get kicked
Yeah,
off.
Bay, Mac, hello, McFly.
I think
This is Debo talking about his
And if Baymac is a Rams fan, what's
I don't
it
know if
been?
you saw this
7
yet,
months
but-
to start like him?
He got
no,
Bay in
I
his name.
think he is a Niners fan.
I hope he is.
Hey, all y'all DMs and death threats and racial stuff, like that don't bother me, bro. It don't. Cause y'all the same ones that was just hoorahing and go Devo and da da da. Oh, now y'all.
Man, Peter,
wanna
come
send
on
death
in here, man.
threats and send all these racial, all this stuff y'all got. It don't bother me, bro. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm happy.
Okay, quick comment on that.
Go ahead, Mike.
We have the
man.
fake fans that are trash, and we don't need to give them that much airtime. The true fans love Debo and would never put up with that shit. So I don't even want to talk about these trash fans.
Listen, man. Like I said, we
Mike, drop the mic.
we have either the worst fan base or we have the best fan base, and that is how it happens. Because, I mean, it's either everybody's like, get it done now. Just like when we was talking about the free agency and everybody wanted remember we was talking about this, Mike. We was talking about how everybody wants every big name like it's fantasy football. And then if you don't make the moves, oh, we don't make no moves. We never make moves. Like, are you serious? Like, y'all, we didn't have none of these big names before. But
What's up?
that's how it runs. What's up? But they run it like that. We make
That's
all
Peter,
we make,
right?
we get
Yeah.
Man, Peter, come on in here, man.
What's up, Peter?
Why aren't you in
You've
here
been
with us?
missing. You've been missing in action. Jump on here.
Come on in, bud.
What were you saying, Drew? Finish that thought, bro, please.
I mean,
Sorry about that. Sorry about
it's
that.
all no, it's fine. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's always something. So, like I said, we got the best who can be supportive, and then you got the worst who just want everything. And if we don't get it, all of a sudden they just turn anti-Niners. Oh, we don't never do nothing, man. Debo don't sign a contract. How you know it's even him that he's not signed a contract? They get mad. Oh, because he want too much. Listen, I'm put it like this. Even if he want too much, when you work a job and you do good, do you not ask for a raise? Yo, you wait for after your 90 days of doing good, do they not give you a raise? So my thing is this is that man's raise. He just played what? 2 different positions, sometimes punt return, kick returner when he first came in. So we count all the years he's been there. Count the years he's been there. They don't think this man deserves what he asked for.
His second contract gonna be his raise.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying though. Like everybody making a big deal. Oh, he's not signing because he wants this much. That's crazy. Yo, he want what he's old. Be for real.
But dude, honestly,
so basically, do y'all want to underpay the good player or do you want to overpay?
Honestly, let's be real honest though for 1 minute, kid. Debo never opened up his damn mouth and said that's what he wanted. It was a light. He liked it, some shit that somebody else said, bro, and it just spiraled from there.
It's all speculation.
That's
speculation, any of it, man. Even if he did say it, like I said, if he did, why don't he deserve it? Why do people have to be upset? Oh, he wants to. Like I said, where do you get your raise at on your job? Do you give it? Hey, somebody getting a raise in your job. Oh man, why do they want this much? No, you take that raise and be happy.
Drew, it's fine, but we gotta ignore the trash fans because they're not real. They're not the real faithful.
They probably ain't even Niner fans. It's probably some Seahawk fans disguised.
I want to skip
making us look bad so he don't sign back with us.
I want to skip over this Q Reed comment, but put up his next one. I got
you. Okay, Peter. I'm working, but
love
you all.
Hey, much love, Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Q Reed. They don't have a house. They share it with
Here
the
Chargers.
Here
we
go. It's our house.
Go, Mikey.
I swear, it's Levi South, right? Ain't that Levi South?
Yeah.
Pump the noise into
let's see. I was there twice last season, and I remember it being full of red both those times. So
let's get Q on the show. How about we invite Q on the show?
Yeah, let's get
Q. Come on here, man.
You know what? Let's hold off. Let's
the link is in the chat, man.
The link is in the chat.
He said, "Whose house? Rams house." What? How you go from Fly Eagles Fly to Rams house? Come on, man.
Man. Well, we'll have Q on the show.
Get your ass on up.
We'll do a live video of him sending me my Venmo payment for the bet we made last night.
Look at that, really?
I know he's trolling. He's trolling, man. Troll your ass on up there, man.
I never would have thought.
Don't be scared.
Oh,
Got me.
Don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared. You scared this podcast gonna beat your ass 60
Come
to
on,
4?
Man. It's all love here. It's all love here, Steve. Don't worry about it. It's all love here.
Hey, man. Don't do it. You gonna put your score up, man. Don't do it.
Don't matter, bro. I already don't put it out there. This ain't Madden, man. This is real life. Come on, man. Get your ass on.
Rams fans came out of nowhere. Wonder where they've been.
Rams.
I know, because they definitely didn't show up to their own Super Bowl celebration.
You know what?
I've said this on numerous shows because I live in SoCal. Rams fans became fans about 6 months or 3 months away from Super Bowl, started winning, and then they won, whatever, and then they disappeared. You go to any store, the Rams merchandise is on clearance because people aren't buying that shit.
I say this shit though. I am so glad that the 49ers gave the Rams that win. For the simple fact, bro, had we took it and went to the Super Bowl, man, do you know how big of a dilemma this would have been with Jimmy winning a Super Bowl? Now we can't get rid of this motherfucker.
Shit.
Because the whole thing is gonna be like, why do you get rid of a Super Bowl winning quarterback, dude? I mean, hell, we got rid of Joe Montana. He won 4. No, what 3, 4? Yeah, he won 4. We got rid of him. You don't think we're gonna get rid of somebody who just won 1?
Q, next time we go live, we're gonna live on Monday, hopefully. So if we go live on Monday, you're more than welcome, man. All right.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock p.m. All right.
Look at his next comment.
All right. I just want to let you know that.
Shit.
That's all, man.
We
I
wanna
got you.
be part of the
That's fine.
karaoke too, bro.
We'll do karaoke in here. I got a great voice.
I'm trying to tell
Hey.
you, man. Yeah, we want to karaoke too, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Put some Bon Jovi on there. I'll break some ladies from the '80s hearts.
Damn. Hey, we gotta play some Guns N' Roses or something like that.
Guns N'
Oh yeah, man. I'm
Hey, but no,
into that.
I'm serious though. Like that would have been the whole topic. Like, why do we get rid of a Super Bowl winning quarterback? But then they won't even be thinking about Joe Montana, who won 4 and got traded, bro, and almost took the team that he got traded to the Super Bowl against the Niners. Had not been for Marino and the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was that game. Yes, it was. Marino and the Dolphins beat Montana and the Chiefs. Had it not been for that, we talking about Joe Montana beating the 49ers, bro. Or possibly getting close to it. Like, I don't know what could have happened, but these are some of the things that we forget about. And we look at the now and forget what happened in the past. While everything that happened in the past is what made us who we are now. If that makes sense to you fellas.
Nah, it does make sense. Put that Q comment up. He said we did the same thing.
Sorry about the fellas. We did the same thing. We should have had kept Foles.
And you know what though?
Foles.
I'm not disagreeing with him on that, bro. Like Foles really, I think Foles could have gotten them to a second one for real.
Get in the sixth
Okay.
Super Bowl. All right, I imagine you guys got ran already. Sorry. Good.
Yeah, no, getting the 6th Super Bowl would be worth Jimmy staying one more year, or his trade value would have been high enough to trade him. Okay, I'm really not sold on this trade value thing, bro. Like honestly, I feel like rookies have more trade values than veterans. If you've been in the league like 3-4 years, that should be it right there. There's no ceiling for you to even climb no more after 3-4 years. You're it. That's where you're at. You really start to slow down, in my opinion. You might have like a 1 or 2 year burst, and that's it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, fellas, please.
I don't know that you like it's that fast. You deteriorate that quick. But
I mean, not deteriorate so much, but like as far as Trey Lance, for example, he's got about 3 years to pretty much reach his ceiling, and that's it, bro. He's not climbing nowhere no more. He's there. That he's done. You see what I mean? So after 3-4 years, whatever you see from Trey Lance, that's what you're gonna get from years going forward.
so
Justin
you
Fields,
think you launch and then you just stay up in the air if you're gonna launch, is what you're saying?
in some cases.
Or you crash and burn. You never just keep going up.
In some cases, I mean, bro, in some cases, in football, man, you put so much on your body after that long, bro. After 3-4 years of playing professional football, man, you put a lot of wear and tear on your body. Traveling, you never really get. I don't think you really get used to stuff like that, man.
Jimmy almost went to the Colts, but he got the surgery, so it's whatever it didn't happen, and we need to at least get one during Trey's rookie contract.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree. But
I agree.
I like people to stop using that surgery as a damn excuse, though.
So I mean, elaborate on that.
I mean,
You don't
dude,
think
it's
the
always
surgery had anything to do with it?
It's always an excuse with Jimmy, bro. Like for real, he plays bad. All of a sudden, he had a stinger. He had a little injury or something. But he plays well. You don't really hear nothing about injuries. I've never seen Jimmy play so good with a messed up thumb than what I did in the last couple of games. That he's tough now. Jimmy's running out of the pocket and doing what he was supposed to do in 2017 now. bruh.
But I
think
think
that
when
was
it goes to the I think when it goes to the trade, it absolutely had a lot to do with him not getting traded, though.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
100%.
When it comes to his play, I don't think. Yeah, I think I agree with you. When it comes to his play, Jimmy's
okay.
always got an excuse. But when it came to the trade, then I think Jimmy's camp was setting that up since like the season. They were just setting it up, and boom.
I can't with Huey's comments.
I mean,
He
I get
said,
it. I get it. As soon as we get close to trading him, all of a sudden he goes in for a surgery. But I mean, if you got the information about he'll be ready before what? Yeah, he'll be ready before camp, before week 1. You got all these information. You can still get him in there. You can still get him studying the playbook or trying to get your scheme. You feel me? So
"You can
I,
at what cost, though?"
But there's
I,
teams that are just they're not willing to pull that trigger because they say he'll be ready. Their doctor can say he'll be ready, but what if he's not? What if something happens
I
during
get it.
training and he can't throw the ball? They just wasted. Like I get teams holding off until he can throw a ball again in July.
And we're talking about a quarterback who has major flaws in his game. So, I
So
mean,
with
I
that,
can
hold on.
see.
With that said, with major flaws in his game, put that other coming back up, Ryan.
My bad.
No, you good. Nah, this is what you just talking about. Major flaws in his game, and look at his comment.
I think Jimmy wouldn't have the same success if he didn't have Kyle, the offensive guru. Put him in, let's say the Bear system, he will be another Kirk Cousins. I mean, what does that even mean, bro?
Yeah. First
I don't.
off, the Bears' offense has been trashed for how long? He would not have gone in there and done anything.
Is like does he think Kirk Cousins is good or does he think Kirk Cousins is bad? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what though? That question can go either way because a lot of people would believe that he's better than Jimmy, while the other 50% believe he's worse.
I think we talked about this though, right? Didn't we talk about this? Is Jimmy
I
and
don't think
Kirk?
we really. I don't think we really touched on it like that. But
I think,
let's say
yeah.
if you
Go
put
ahead.
this mature Kirk Cousin right now into this mature Kyle's offense right now, I mean, what do you get though?
Can we go back to the last comment though, Ryan? I think we're getting the same result. I think
My
it's the
bad.
same
Sorry.
dude.
You think we get the same? I mean, from
So
Kirk
like,
Cousin, like what do you get from Kirk Cousin? Do you get a better Kirk Cousin?
nah, you get interceptions, Kirk Cousins.
With
So
with
the one thing Kirk
intelligence?
Cousins doesn't do is get injured. Like if Kirk Cousins has a bad game, he had a bad game. And that's so like remember when they first traded, it was like, oh, Kyle's waiting on Kirk. Kyle's waiting on Kirk. He didn't get Kirk, so he went for Jimmy. I was actually happy because I knew what Kirk Cousin was. I didn't know what Jimmy was at the time. But now if you bump them up against each other, Kirk may have the nod because they're both turnover machines, bro. The only difference with
Yeah,
Kirk and Jimmy is that he don't have excuses after bad games. He just has bad games.
that's it. But I believe you have a better Kirk Cousin though. I believe he will flourish in this offense now with Kyle Shanahan as the head coach, not as
From
an
a throwing
offensive
perspective,
coordinator.
yeah, I agree with that. He has a deep ball. He throws balls over 20 yards consistently.
A- And I don't think we use Debo the way we used him with Jimmy.
Do you think a pre ACL Jimmy would have been better than Kurt?
Ooh.
No,
No. Mm.
I
Kind of
still,
wrestling
I
is
still,
Drew, Ron, Mike.
I mean, that's yeah. I mean, did Jimmy have a deep ball prior to his injury? Because
no,
that's really
No.
did Jimmy throw
No.
outside the numbers?
No.
No.
no, bro. Again, like I said, I don't know why, but I just feel like after a player hits 3 to 4 years in the league, they don't climb no more. They have pretty much hit their ceiling. Like there's no more progression from them because now they're looking for that bag. Once they get that money, because they feel like they've shown you everything they got. Look at the situation we got with Debo right now. You know, how much more do you think we can get from Debo? What else can he show us?
I guess what he's been showing.
I mean, he replicate what he did this year, but you're right.
Yeah.
So
You see what I mean? So
Yeah.
after like 3-4
Mhm.
years, like so after we get to see Trey Lance for 3-4 years still doing the same damn thing, he's not. You know, what else can you show us? Can you really elevate your game to the next? Okay, so what? Like Drew Brees, he has a spur of the moment to where he throws for over 5,000 yards or whatever. But then again, he started doing it year in and year out before he retired. You see what I mean? So once you get those quarterbacks, if you get a quarterback to throw for over 5,000 yards in one season and then goes to the next 2 seasons back to back, only throwing for like 45 or 35 or something like that, then okay, something happened. But then the 4th season, they just blow up again and just bust out for another 5,000. You pretty much see you starting to ask yourself what happened with those 2 seasons. Did they not have the same players? Were they hurt throughout the season? Or like it's questions. You start asking questions when you start seeing inconsistency in a player.
yeah, I agree with you. I mean, what you can't go from throwing 5,000 yards to throwing 10,000 yards, can you? I mean, like you peak. That's what you're saying. People peak at 4 years, is what I'm getting.
Pretty much. But I mean, there's a chance that you can throw for like 5,200 or maybe 5,300, depending on who you have. Like if you got a freaking Debo on your team that's gonna give you yaks, and you're slinging the ball like freaking Drew Brees, of course I can see you getting close to 6,000. You see what I mean? But I'm just saying, getting close doesn't mean you're even gonna touch 55. But
Yeah,
the
like
way
Josh Allen, like he started like with very raw, and then now we're seeing like his peak. I get it. I mean, yeah, I get it.
that's
Yeah,
it. You're not gonna see
yeah.
it no more. Once they get that bag, they've pretty much okay. Once they start acting like players like Kyla Murray and Debo and acting or whatever we want to make it seem like, to me, in my opinion, that's it. They have reached their ceiling. They've peaked. They're not going anywhere else no more. They can't give me nothing else but what I have been seeing. That's it.
And yeah, and then you get paid. But there's been a lot of quarterbacks who have got made a lot of money off of pretending they're gonna peak and they never do. So like, cause
I
you
mean,
can still get paid by like, all right, this guy, it's just not the right situation. He may go to a different team, and then it may be the right fit for him. So I definitely get what you're saying, but
Do
let's
you
read
really
this
think
comment real quick.
they'll be? Do you think
Go
really
ahead,
think they'll be benching Jimmy? Do you think Cal actually bench Jimmy?
man. He says, I don't
do I think
care
Kyle
when
will
he was.
bench Jimmy?
He
Yeah.
better. He better if
He's
you,
not going to
if
get
you
to
want
that
this.
point. He's not going to be on the team. Come and see start the season.
And
Hey,
listen, it
dude, we
doesn't even
done with
matter if
Jimmy,
he was
bro.
on the
Stop
team.
talking about Jimmy, bro.
I hope you're
Listen,
right. I hope you're right,
first off,
Mikey. I hope you are, man.
it doesn't even matter if he's still on the team or not, bro. Like he at this point, you cannot go back to Jimmy Garoppolo after what you said. If we
Okay,
can't win one Super Bowl on Trey's
got it.
rookie contract, I wonder if he's the next Marino, because the team is getting too top heavy, and Kyle is losing his original personal that developed running backs and middle linebackers. See, that's the reason why I want to talk front office too and coaching staff and stuff like that. Because I mean, I feel like the team's gonna get better.
It's gonna get better. I believe it is.
I see. I don't know. So Kyle's losing. This is a loaded ass comment. So
It is a
Kyle
lot of
is
time.
losing his original personnel that develops running backs and middle linebackers, but he's replacing them with other people that do the same thing, like Anthony Lynn. So
the team is gonna look very different, and I feel like it's time for a new system, anyways, man. Because Kyle is being figured out. People are starting to see what he's really about, and he needs that kick in the ass. He needs that person that's gonna snatch his ass from the back every now and then. Hey, come on, bro, stop doing this stupidness. So I feel like the team is really gonna be shared, and within the first three to 4 weeks, we're gonna kind of start to see who's really running the team.
Yeah, I really believe that Anthony Lynn's gonna help him out. I really do. I really do. He's gonna change a lot of stuff from that running back.
and we got
situation.
Greasy. He hired Greasy too, so he's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
a big addition.
Yep, big one.
And
For
Greasy
me,
was a
I
good
mean,
quarterback, man.
for me, this is Kyle accepting that maybe he does need help with how he's doing things, and he may change up a little bit on how to, deal with a mobile quarterback like that. I know he had RG3, but he ran that dude to the ground, bro. So maybe these guys can bring a different
Yeah, he did.
perspective, and these guys can help him with different, different and better play designs for Trey.
Kirk Cousins is average.
Yeah. Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, so is Jimmy G. So it's a good comparison.
Right. That's what we said.
Yeah. How y'all about spending money and get a solid running back?
Does anybody spend money on running backs, bro, besides the Cowboys?
Yeah,
No,
exactly. Thank
in,
you.
in this league, running backs will not be getting baited again.
Kyle could put me back there and make me score touchdowns, bro. Get out of here with that.
Cowgirls. Yeah, I said a
I mean,
cowgirl.
what
So what?
the last real running back to really you really deserve paying was what, Fred Taylor, like the last authentic running back besides Chris Johnson, who just got money and started a trend.
Nah, Z got
You
paid pretty heavy.
Yeah, he did.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like Chris Johnson pretty much started a trend. He got paid, and all of a sudden he just fell off from CJ, from being CJ 2K to being CJ no way. Like what the hell? But
Yeah,
like Fred Taylor, but I mean like real running backs that got paid was what Fred Taylor was, what, mid 2000. That was it. After that, you didn't really need no running backs too tough no more. You
I mean,
started
the most
getting
you should
away.
pay, the most I'm paying a running back is I don't care how good he is, bro. Like 10 to 12 million, bro. Like 13 million tops.
Yeah, I was about to say
Okay, I
he's
guess
been around. I was.
I
That
guess
10
the
million.
question is like, when did running backs really start to lose their value as being the top dog? Because I mean, you gotta think, you used to talk about Emmitt Smith, you talking about Barry
I was
Sanders.
just about to tell you, you got to think when the times turn, because how you just said that the biggest names when you was talking about them players was like the biggest names in the league that you would talk about. You want from the time when people, from looking up to even when they played outside, when you played with your friends, you wanted to be the quarterback star, you wanted to be the running back star mostly. Now it's changed. Defensive players have become big names. Wide receivers are bigger names. So, like you said, the running back situation is just running like it's not the same no more. It's not big names like that.
So who was the biggest name that you could remember of before you could say running back started falling off? Or Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
He appears to be one of them. AP. AP,
AP,
be one of them.
CJ, yep. Chris
Eddie
Johnson.
Eddie George before he left.
Cause see, like to me, I can't really remember no running back after Marshall Faulk. Like that was really part of like the winning formula.
LaDainian.
Okay.
David Thomason.
I can't tell you. You're right. I can't tell you nothing after that. You're right.
I mean, so like, has it really changed though? Because like Kamara's getting like 16 million a year, McCaffrey's getting about 16 million.
I get it, but think about it. Are they big names anymore? So would you like want to pay them like how? Okay, you see how these wide receivers getting paid. You see how these quarterbacks are getting paid. Running backs ain't getting paid like that. You know what I'm saying? So is it because like
I mean, okay,
is the value of having a running backs kind of lowered? I wouldn't say drop because I mean there's still certain big name quarterbacks. I mean running backs, but
okay,
the value
right now, running. I mean, wide receivers are pretty much making DB money, right? At 20 to 30, 20 mil. No, is it DB or D line money? It's edge money, right? They making them the $30 million a year.
Yeah, but edge money. Yeah, edge.
They making edge money, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
let's say if a running back start making $20 million, doesn't it push the wide receiver money even more, or does it really send that money piling up somewhere else now? Now, is there another position that becomes more valuable than a quarterback, or wide receiver, or a running back if they start making 20?
But so I mean, let me. What I want to know is like, how much was Adrian Peterson and like Chris Johnson's contracts? Because I thought Peterson's like contract was like 40 million for like 5 years. So like at the time, it seemed like it was ludicrous, but if you compare it to today's contracts, that's nothing. So like, I mean,
Okay, how much was Todd Gurley making? How much did the Rams give him?
I think it was like 10, 15, somewhere around there, wasn't it?
yeah. So like, has anything really changed?
What's Zeke getting?
too dang on much for what he's doing.
He's
Likely, yeah.
he's definitely overpaid. He was another one of those guys that got paid and then got hurt all of a sudden and couldn't play anymore.
So Zeke signed a 6-year, $90 million contract, bro.
And then what about and then
hey, hold on, but get this though. It's $50 million guaranteed, bro.
Jerry Jones is an idiot.
God.
What about
Hey, you said something. You said that like it's a new story. We've been knew that.
We know that. But what about McCaffrey? What's McCaffrey getting paid?
So McCaffrey makes $64 million total value, and his guaranteed money is $30 million.
Wow, Zeke is getting paid more than McCaffrey.
And guarantees?
No, McCaffrey is the highest paid running back with 16 mil.
Well, he just said Zeke was 50 million and McCaffrey was 32, guaranteed.
Yeah, but yearly though.
So McCaffrey's total value, total contract 64. He's making 16 million a year. That's his average pay. Total guaranteed is 36 million, and fully guaranteed, like fully, is 30 million.
So yeah, Zeke's higher.
Yeah, so Zeke's making 90 million overall. He's getting 15 million a year.
I see you, Ryan. I'm with you. This is some BS.
He's getting paid. He's getting paid, man. BS. Oh my God. Yo.
But like, just keeping in mind, like 2008, obviously the dollar stretched a lot more than it does today. But I mean, we thought Peterson's contract was ludicrous then. Look at Zeke's contract now.
Jerry Jones, he can afford that shit. He can.
Kirk is bad in critical situations, but if Kirk was starting that Super Bowl, he wouldn't need to be in a crucial situation like Jimmy because he would have operated the offense better. And if Kyle calls runs, well, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guess we'll never know.
Y'all can get better after I win that bet. Oh, Mikey.
Dude, Zeke
calling you out, Mikey.
Okay, from what I'm reading right now, bro, Christian McCaffrey is the highest paid per seat per year at 16 mil.
By $1 million, yeah.
Yeah, Kamara's second, and Zeke is only making 15. He's tied with Kamara.
Yeah, but you look at total value of the contract. Zeke's got the bigger contract.
Yeah. Because it's 6 years, bro.
Is it safe to say that?
But all of Christian McCaffrey's, most of his money is guaranteed versus Zeke, though, right?
Zeke's got more guaranteed. He's got 50 million guaranteed.
Total guaranteed 50 million. Fully guaranteed
But
28.
McCaffrey got a whole bunch of different incentives and everything too. He got more
Mhm.
incentives, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Most of his money is guaranteed.
Is it Is it safe to say that Zeke has one of the most fraudulent contracts in the league?
Yeah.
Like money versus talent. He's just getting paid for like doing jack shit.
Hey,
Eating-
Mike, you
eating
know what we call
tacos.
that? We call
Derrick
that
Henry.
he's a hustler, baby.
Derrick Henry's only making 12.5 mil per year.
Yeah, I can tell Mike you don't want to answer that question. You
Oh, I
ain't worried
mean,
about
I'm
that
sorry.
one.
I was switching
You
from
saw
my
it?
car
Okay.
to my. What was the question? What was the question?
Y'all can get better after I win that bet.
Dude,
Bro,
I
Zeke
can't
signed
wait.
through 2026, bro.
I cannot wait to take Q
So
Reed's
we're
money.
looking
That
at
is
the
going to
length
be
of the contract.
that is going to be the easiest money I've ever made.
He said this is the easiest.
I pray to God you're right, Mikey. That's all I have to say.
Mike said, I'm not pleased. I got this. I got money in my
Good.
pocket.
It's gonna be phenomenal what I make off Q Reed. He's gonna buy my. He's gonna pay for my playoff. He's gonna pay for my playoff tickets, my Super Bowl tickets.
Q Reed, you got to be on the next show, man. Come on. You
They
can be on
gotta
it.
come on.
Baymax says Anthony Lynn has a good system, but can't find gems like Turner. Bobby Turner's coming back though. He's having medical issues, and D'Amico isn't just developing middle linebacker. He's a defensive guru. I think he's trying to say Chris Sarek.
Chris Sarek, yeah.
That's
I
not
know
how
you
you
said.
spell it. Isn't a
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Cards with a K, by the way, so
it's okay. Yeah,
it's all good though. It's all good. Yeah, Chris Sarek, he's a great. Oh my God, I love the way he does his D lines. I love it. Hey, he gets down to Gronk, and just yells at him. I love it. I do.
What's going on?
I watch practice all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm on a yeah. Let me mute it really quick.
Okay. RBs, running backs lost value when Le'Veon Bell couldn't get his deal, and they weren't the same after that, except Zeke. Gee.
Le'Veon Bell lost his own value.
Yeah. I mean, he went downhill badly when he went to the Jets. Pretty sure he went to the Jets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured. And of course.
Hey, he went to the Jets and became a rapper. Y'all remember that?
Yup.
Tony Pollard is better than Zeke, bro.
Jeez.
I agree with that one.
Okay, the final cup to him.
I agree with that one as well.
Hey, all the Cowboys talk, boy. I wish I had my boy Aaron on here. He'd be mad at y'all. This man believes Zeke is the top man.
Your boys that
all.
Was he one of them crying last year when the 49ers?
Yeah, he was crying. I called him after the game.
Showed the world that the Cowboys are the fraud of the league. That they're potato.
I had to look. I had to tell him. I said, "Yo, the game ended, and I ain't hear from him." Me and Q was trying to talk to him. We was trying to text him. I told him if he don't pick up this damn phone, I was going to send a cop over there for a wellness check because he was sad and stuff.
Damn. Cowboys fans, the only games that they were destroying was their own trash division. Every time they played someone worth playing, they sucked.
Hey, but you know what? They banked on their defense. We got Micah Parsons. We got Vander Sketch, whatever his name is. We got they want to bank on their defense.
Where was that defense in the playoffs? Where was that defense when they
exactly? So I'm gonna tell you something.
That defense is soft.
The best play I seen when I laughed was, I think it's the first quarter or the beginning of the second. IU put Parsons on his butt. Boy, I died.
Oh, yeah.
That man hit that block boom.
after Parson was talking shit that whole week. Oh, we bully the
Exactly.
bullies. Oh yeah, what happened? You got knocked on your ass. Welcome to the
By
NFL.
Ayuk. Not even a tight end.
Yeah.
You got put down by
Yeah.
Ayuk.
Yeah, please. Cowboys are a joke. They're gonna have a losing season this year. McCaffrey's gonna get fired halfway through because he's a potato.
Hey, if Q's still watching, the Cowboys gonna beat the Eagles.
Actually, you know what? I'll actually give that one to Q. The Eagles will beat the Cowboys.
Yo, shoot.
Are we becoming annoying like the Cowboys fans are always saying we might do it this year? I think over our other fan bases might think we're similar with having
Wait, hold on.
high expectations and never living up to them.
Man, are you a 49ers fan or not? I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
hold
this
on.
out.
Here's the difference between us and the Cowboys. The Cowboys are talked up every year by the media. It's
Sounds
always
like
their year. This is going to be the year. This is going to be the year. So the fans believe it because that's all they hear on national media is how great the Cowboys are.
Because you're talking about America's team. You know, that's what
Yeah,
they've been since the 90s.
You can't really fault the fans because it's beating in their heads how great their team is. But if they actually knew the game of football, they would see that their team isn't as great as the media likes to present it.
Yo, I got to bounce off Mikey on that. I'm sorry. I can't stand they call themselves America's team. I'm sorry. I cannot.
They've been
stand
saying it since the 90s. That's what I don't understand.
Nick Cork
Like-
knows this on Shank Club. He knows he can't stand the Cowboys either, at all. He just spites them.
I think they're just stuck because, I mean,
We have 5 Super Bowls before them. That's all counts, no matter what.
and if you think about it, though, it became America's team because of the whole, just everything, the players, the quarterbacks, the stars on the helmet. They wanted to show that it just means something. They became like the face of the NFL. Everybody knew Dallas cheerleaders. Everybody knew. It started becoming just a big, like a scam, because it was never America's team, but they made you think it. So they're always chalked up to be big. Everybody wants to see them do good, but at the same time, I mean, they're not going to be that team.
What's the difference if both have no Super Bowls but no trophies?
No,
Wait, what?
it's no Super Bowl, but some trophies.
Oh yeah, I saw the next one. Sorry, my bad. My bad, dude. My bad.
Hey, I got a partner interruption. I got Mr. Q Reed wants to say something to y'all.
Oh, he called you?
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
go ahead.
Man, you done lost your damn mind.
What'd you say?
You don't lost your damn mind if you thinking the Cowboys gonna beat the Eagles.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Q,
Oh,
Q,
God, here
who
we
had
go.
your back? I said.
Hey, Mike did agree with you.
I did.
Yeah, my boy
Alright,
Mike
so-
agreed with me. My boy
Yeah.
Mike agreed with me. That's just like saying the Seahawks gonna whoop y'all ass twice.
I agree with Q there.
Wait,
I'm
who
gonna
said-
love
who
this.
said that?
I'm gonna love this. I am.
Who
I'm
said
gonna
that?
love it.
Who said the Eagles were going to lose to the Cowboys?
I did.
Someone,
Oh.
yeah, he did.
Nah.
I
I'm sorry,
did.
but the
I was
Cow-
quiet. I ain't say a damn thing. Q.
I was making a joke. We all know that ain't gonna happen, but I was just saying. Mrs.
I think
What you need to be worried about is Jimmy Garoppolo stealing y'all money. If that's what he's doing.
turn
He been doing that,
him off
man.
now.
Yeah.
Get him off. Get him off the phone now. Get him off.
Hey, they said
There's
you gotta
Mikey.
go.
There's Mikey. Oh boy, I cannot wait for that
Next-
show. Can't wait
next,
for it. I'm enjoying
next,
this
next.
shit.
Man, he said y'all be
Hey.
safe.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
be
too,
safe,
brother.
Say
brother.
too. Next
All
time
right.
I want to hear Q's voice is when he's telling me you were right, I was wrong. Here's your money.
Yo, Drew,
Yeah.
please tell him on Monday night. He allowed to come on no matter what.
Oh, he'll
Right.
do it. He'll do
All
it.
right, cool. They asked him if he wants to do it by DM or email or what. I don't know.
I got his email. I
Yeah.
give it to you. I'll
Cool,
tell him
cool.
and then set it up.
I'll set it up for him. That way.
Because you remember he came on the wrestling show with us.
Oh, that was him. That was him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Can I get
Hey, man.
access to his mute button, please?
Yeah,
man.
man. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
Mike,
just-
you got to
look,
be a
I make a joke about that one, but he right. saying that is going to be like the Seahawks beating us twice. Seahawks ain't going to do it. I don't care if they get Baker Mayfield. I don't care if y'all want to believe in Drew Lock, because all of a sudden I started seeing them little tweets and stuff of the players talking about Drew Lock has the capability of beating a starting quarterback. I said,
Drew Lock is Bo Calloway, bro.
when I seen
Monday.
the tweet and they was like that, I forgot who they talked to. Actually, I think it was DK. DK said he has the ability to be a starting quarterback. And I was like, I keep that same energy.
You keep saying that. I know
that same energy when Bosa back there tearing that man up.
Listen,
I know the Seahawks rivalry is real. I get it. But for me, the true rivalry, I grew up when it was the Cowboys and Niners rivalry. That was like two hard-hitting teams just kicking the crap out of each other. I see that Cowboys versus today's Cowboys. Today's Cowboys is soft. They ain't nothing.
Listen, first of all, today's Cowboys are soft. You got Mrs. Dak, Twitch Hips, Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's what
we lost him.
I'm going to absolutely love that show Monday. Mike, you got to be here, man. You got to be here, man, for that.
I'll be here.
Cool.
I don't know what just happened, but back to what I was saying.
I'm still here. Everybody's good now.
Twitch Hips, Miss Dak. Man, listen, he been an inconsistent quarterback since he got there. Everybody's like, the first year, what was it? Him and Zeke shared a Rookie of the Year. That was horrible. Then they come back and he gets the injury. Then he comes back and has this so-called supposedly good year, but it has never been anything impressive. So Zeke, nothing impressive. They switched out wide receivers. Y'all done went through Amari Cooper as being a star. Now he's going. CeeDee Lamb. Okay. Who was the other wide receiver they got? They traded for another one they thought was supposed to be their big star. I can't remember.
Amari Cooper.
No, not Amari. It's the other one.
Oh, they had CJ Wilson, I think his name was. Cedric Wilson.
Cedric Wilson is there now. It was when Amari came, it was another one.
Cedric Wilson is in Miami now.
It was another one, though, that was there.
Yeah, Marcus Gallup.
Yeah, there you go. Gallup. They wanted to believe in Gallup. Listen, man, y'all ain't even inconsistent with your wide receivers. Y'all don't know who y'all want. They keep just trying to find. Dallas ain't been the 90s Dallas since. If it was the 90s Dallas, I'd give them credit, but it's not Aikman. You don't got Emmitt Smith. You don't got Michael Irvin. You don't got, even Jason Witten was your last piece, and they let that go. Jason Witten was their last, accountable home piece that gave y'all something. I mean,
what's the worst 49er channel and best 49er channel?
Can I take the worst right off the bat here?
Yeah, go for me.
We all know it's a Grant rant time.
It's Grant rant time.
I was thinking about doing that, Mikey. You got me on that one, brother. You got me.
Grant rant and Grant Cohen, in my opinion, is the worst channel because he just likes to stir the pot, create negativity, and he loves to just rile us up and watch us fight. He's not a Niner fan. He doesn't want to cover us for the positive reasons. He wants to cover us just for the sole reason of getting clicks, getting paid, and watching us tear each other apart.
Anybody else? Grant rant, you think?
Sums it all up.
Oh, good.
Look at Grant.
I got you.
Hashtag faithful against Grant.
What is the best 49er channel in your guys' opinion?
Right here.
Yeah, red and gold 24/7.
Or check that Niner Life. Y'all know? Y'all ever heard of that?
Niner Life.
Niner Life.
The answer is
that Niner Life.
The answer is whatever show we're on is the best damn show, bro.
That's right. So hey, if somehow Grant hears this and he wants me to come on his show to debate him, then for that one episode, his show will become positive and great.
Hey, that'd probably be the best episode he might ever make. Matter of fact, what if y'all invite Grant and Grant come in here with us? Let him have it. Just go ahead. Let's have.
You know what? I might just do that. I might just invite him onto the show and interview him and talk to him and see
So
what
let's
you
have a
know.
civilized
Let's have a
conversation.
civil conversation.
Hey, go to the next comment, man. I like that one, man. I appreciate that one.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
He just said my
Oh.
girl
I was
right
about,
there.
I was about to
Hey,
say
I
that. I
mean,
was about to say that,
Homegirl.
man.
she does affiliate herself with Grant. So anyone that wants to affiliate themselves with him just to get the clout and try to get the clicks on their own, yeah, you got to kind of agree with it.
Yes, I've been following NBN
Does she
for 4
have her
years.
own
So,
channel though?
yes.
She doesn't have her own channel, does she?
I don't think so.
No, because I mean, them other guys, Jason, Jesse, Jack, they all affiliate with Grant, but they got their own channel and they doing pretty damn good on their own. I like them boys.
Yeah, I pray for that too. I hope you guys get memorized.
Yeah, me and Jesse
yeah.
be sparring all the
Awesome.
time. So
And nothing but Niners. Yeah, I fucks
Yeah.
with it on that. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
them.
that's a good one.
Yep, number niners, and of course,
Yeah.
nitty gritty.
Shout out to them
Nitty
UK
gritty.
boys out there.
UK, Faithful Empire, of course.
Yes, sir.
oh, he said
Yep.
she does have one.
Does she really?
She has one.
I have not seen it.
Okay.
Here just sucks.
I think he met her.
Yeah, he did, but that's hilarious.
She associated herself with Grant, so because of that, I'm against her. I want to take his whole little shithead army down.
Oh, she does have one, bro. She actually does. But it's just like videos of her and Grant together.
Oh, jeez.
So she's just an extension of him.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
her video. That's all her shows about. Like she doesn't.
She's
I don't
just
think she
got-
has one
yeah.
on her own.
I don't see her on her own doing anything.
No, it's just them videos. I think she just posts up after she gets done doing them with him.
I do like Rob Shue too, though.
Yeah.
Kudos to Rob Shue. I like Jesse, but the thing with Jesse is like he feels like he has to go out and defend Grant at all costs, and I'm just like, so
Hey, you know what? You need to pin Mike
it-
against Jesse. How about that? Put Mike up against Jesse.
right.
Let's see him
Let's do
defend
it.
Grant. Let's see him defend Grant.
I'll start to take out his army one by one until I get to the grand leader.
And Vish, bro, I just had to unfollow Vish. She be talking nonsense now, so I'm just like, nah. Man,
Dude,
look, dude.
like
Go ahead.
they've been coming for him lately, though, bro. They
Yeah.
have been coming for him lately.
I mean, look, I'm not in the business to knock on content creators. I mean, we all put a lot of energy and effort into what we're doing, but the one flaw I see in a lot of content creators is like they think that their word stomps all, and that's just not the case, bro. Like, you are not right over everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not
His
how it
mistake.
works.
His mistake was saying anything about Frank Gore not being a Hall of Famer. Had he never said anything like that?
Who
bro?
said that? Who
Bish.
said this nonsense?
Dish.
I liked it when he started on the Grant show when he was like nobody, and then all of a sudden it's just like, bro, just unfollow. But he's doing his thing. Can't even hate.
Yeah, like,
Damn, Kyla got hurt today. Oh, Atlanta won they playoff game, I guess.
I was going to get to that. I was waiting for y'all to slow down. Them Cavs is gone.
the Cavs are gone, huh?
Yep,
Damn.
and they made a new enemy because Trey made everybody boo him there like he was in New York by waving bye to the fans.
Damn.
But now they hate Trey, just like
Trey's
New York.
gone now.
Paul George's not even playing tonight, neither, bro.
Nope, they about to lose, bro. I seen that. That's
I
it.
think New Orleans is gonna take that.
Hey, Drew, Sunday.
I know, man. I'm hyped. I ain't even gonna lie
man.
to you. First of all,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
watch it,
know
too.
we haven't been to a playoff since 2014.
Hell yeah, I know.
I said that's sad, man. I'm definitely bullsed up from the top to the socks.
I don't like content creators being too buddy, and sorry for misspelling. I have a disability. No problem, Baymac. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no
It's
problem.
all good,
man.
It's all
brother.
good,
Nothing
man.
but
Matt,
love.
man,
It's all love here. It's all
I
love
would
here.
like to extend an invitation to you, brother, on this next show.
Yeah, Baymack, you come on. Right ahead. Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Pacific. Whatever side you're on in America. I don't know exactly where you're at, but that's all I'm saying about that because that's basically the time zones I know. So
I think Big Mac out there on the West Coast.
West Coast, okay.
I think so.
Let us know in the comments if you're from West Coast, and I'll know exactly what time to let you go on and everything. If it's 6 p.m., that's great. All right. And yeah, show me your details and everything, and I'll hook you up. It's all good. And we'll have Q and Baymack on here on Monday night.
Yes,
And
yes.
Of course, Mikey can do his thing. I can't wait for that, Mikey. I cannot wait for that, dude.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna have to miss-
Listen, I'm
that
so
one.
serious, bro. Drew, you got to make this happen, man. You got to bring Jesse on here, bro.
Listen, man.
You got to make this shit
I can
happen.
do it.
I
I
want to
can
hear
do it.
Mike go at him.
We'll bring Jesse in.
You
Cool.
can do it.
Yeah. Oh man, you know I'm gonna get him on here.
Who?
Now it don't matter. Whichever one of y'all get him on here, man. Cause
Yeah,
I
get
want to
him on
see
here.
Mike and Jesse go at it, bro. Like for real.
That'd be funny. It would.
a heavyweight bout. Oh damn, Mike, Jesse, and Q on the same damn show together.
Oh man.
Ooh. Look, Mike ain't saying a damn thing right now. He's just listening. He like, that sounds
Mike
good.
said,
I'm ready.
for
I'm ready
all
for this show.
comers.
I'm ready.
Mike got
Mike's
the
like,
red gloves. Like I'm ready for all comers. I'm Iron Mike. Ooh.
He's like, lunch, dinner. Feed me more.
Dog.
And Baymack, we do not judge anybody at all. We don't play that here.
Hey, one of y'all want a Rottweiler? I'm about to give away. This dog just pooted by me and ran.
Yeah, ship it to me, bro.
Okay.
Baymack can't join. Okay. Can't
Unless
join
you're Grant,
because I
unless
will
you're Grant Cohen,
compete with
then
you
we
guys
judge
in
you
2
all day.
weeks when I launch my new channel, but I appreciate good competition. No problem.
Listen, bro. Listen, I don't see nobody out there talking 49ers being competition. We all have different views of opinion, bro. And
We all won.
again, we are all one big happy family. So again, come on here. We'll then watch us support you right back.
Yep.
I'll definitely support. Always.
As long as you talking 49ers football, bro, we supporting all day.
And don't get us wrong. We just clowning around. We ain't really trashing nobody. You know
we're not trash talking.
We having fun.
Oh yeah, no,
it's all about fun here.
Yeah.
Fun and love. That's why I put it.
I don't know. I trash talk
people.
Everybody doing a thing. Everybody's out there grinding. Got to respect everybody doing a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh shit! I had one goal: destroy Gecko. I like that one. Here you go, Mike.
You done made you a best friend already, and Mike.
Damn, Mikey, come on, man.
Mike, you done got you a best friend already, boy. Look at you.
Baymack, you the man. Baymack, the man.
Damn, Mike, you missed this.
You know what? Hold on, man. Baymack starting to sound a lot like Mike behind the scenes now, you know, because he's been gone for quite a while on that screen.
Hey, Mike,
we're gonna create our own army that destroys Grant. Let's go, Baymack. Hashtag Grant's an ass clown.
I really don't know if I should put S clown. I really don't. I don't know. I don't get flagged for it. That's the last thing I want. Then the show be over. I don't want to do that.
Freedom of speech. I
know it's free. I know it's freedom of speech. I know.
That means I'm free to speech whatever I want.
I understand that. It's all good.
Overall though, Mike, we're gonna start off with you, then Ron, then Drew.
We're doing final takes.
No. It's just
what's the question?
Overall, do you like what the Niners have been doing behind the scenes?
I do.
Hey,
I've been saying it from the beginning that we're not going for the flashy signings. We're going for weakness. We're creating depth, and we've put ourselves in a position to get next man up in the draft, like best man up. I really think that we're going to go for safety in our first pick. And then from then on, it's going to be best player available.
Yo, so you guys know at first I was having a hard time with it. I was like really struggling to see the vision this offseason, but I'll cool down a little bit. Cooler heads prevail. So now, after how many weeks we're in the free agency, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm on board. I'm actually on board with the plan. So yeah, overall, at first I wasn't. I was a little upset about losing Mostert. I made that pretty clear. But now I'm like, nah, I definitely like where we're going. I think we're gonna go ahead and do something here. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, thumbs up for me.
Hey, little one.
All right, for me, I'm going to say I kind of agree with Mike and Ron at the same time. And I'm like, at first, I was like, man, we're not doing what we're supposed to. So I was kind of confused. But then when they did start making the moves and everybody was getting, like, oh, these are little moves. I was like, man, I see what they're doing. It was like, piece by piece. Like we did special team moves. We did some speed moves. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing these other moves that people sleeping on. And it was crazy because, especially like this last one with Teray, I didn't know who the guy really was, didn't pay no attention to him. And Mike kept telling like, all right, man, this guy's cool. We need to sign him. And I was like, all right. But I remember like we turn people into the stars that they are. But with a dude who was already coming with potential, I said, this was a slick move. And I started noticing like, it's a lot of guys like that. They got Ward, they got Odom, and I'm like, yo, they've been slick moving the whole time. And it just made me look at it differently. Like, I'm actually happy with where we're going. Yes, I want the Debo and Bosa situation to be done. Yes, I was upset we lost Mostert. But, I mean, and I know y'all don't think so, but I said it then, I'm going to say it now. I was upset we lost Arden Key because I feel like he was already kind of developing and he was getting better. And I felt like this year would have been a better year for him. It was working. So, I mean, overall, I am still happy, though, with what we're doing.
Mikey? Okay. Me? Everybody.
Sorry, what's up?
Yeah, your take on how the 49ers so far been doing in the offseason?
I think he went first.
Oh, you went first? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mikey. Sorry, man.
No
Sorry,
worries,
man.
no worries.
Yeah, for me,
Thumbs up.
I agree with everybody. I agree with everybody what they've been saying. So, yeah, like Mikey said, it's going to come. The deepest situation, Bosa situation, is going to come. No matter what, it's going to come. You got to be patient. And of course, Jimmy is going to come. That's going to come. So everybody's going to be patient for it. And my grade so far for me, when we do something with Jimmy, then I'll give it A+. Right now, I'll give it an A because of the players that we got so far. They did a good job so far. Real good job. So, hey, Mav?
I mean, you guys said a mouthful. I can't even add no more to it. And plus, that's something I've always been saying for like the past couple of weeks now already. But next question. We have signed Oren Burks, Darquez Dennard, Kerry Hyder Jr., Marcus Johnson, Ray McLeod, George Odom, Hassan Ridgeway, Malik Turner, and Charvarius Ward. In your personal opinion right now, who is your least favorite signing?
Oh boy,
Darquez Dennard.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one. Like even when I think we tried this last year too. He came on, we signed him and released him. And then they did the same thing again. And I'm like, okay, the dude was a college standout. He came in with high hopes that he would be better. And I think he went to like the Vikings first. Didn't do nothing. They moved him. And then I forgot the other team he went to. Then he came here. And I'm like,
he was originally drafted by the Bengals, 24th overall.
There you go. That's what it was. But
he played 8 years there. And the Falcons, the Giants.
There you go.
The Niners.
I just remember he started getting moved around because I'm like, they wanted him to still be the guy he was supposed to be when he came out. And I give all the credit to when you try. And I give it to him because he never gave up. He kept trying. He kept trying. So I hate like trying to look like I'm down to somebody like that, because as long as you put your effort and the work in, I feel like everybody need a chance. At the same time,
do you want to hear stats real quick before you keep going?
Go ahead.
All right. So throughout his 8 years, he's played in 87 games, 30 starts. He registered 288 tackles, 27 pass defense, 4 picks, 1 return for a touchdown, 2 forced fumbles, 1 recovery, and he also played in 1 postseason where he added 2 tackles and 1 forced fumble.
All right, so you tell me out of 8 years, you got 4 INTs at a cornerback?
That's it. But remember now, we gotta think about it. He has 27. He has 27 pass defense, right?
Out of 8 years.
Out of 8 years. But at the same time, I try to look at the positive in that. The least amount of interceptions you have, meanings that they don't throw the ball your way too much.
Or you just don't know how to catch it when it is thrown your way.
Yeah, but
you gotta look at both sides of this.
But the thing is, though, how much yards do you give up? How many touchdowns do you give up? Before I judge, it didn't say that on there, so
no, it don't. But I'm gonna tell you something else. You know what it does say? Why was you hitting every team in 8 years? It does say that. Why would everybody keep passing on you? It's a reason. You don't just go up somewhere and you go into a job and they're like, oh, he worked for us 2 days, we had to get rid of him. You go to another job, they keep you for a couple weeks, maybe, oh, we don't get rid of him. They're like, yo, why does everybody keep getting rid of you? When you go to the next job and they look at your application, they're going to want to know why. And then you have to tell them, you have to prove them. When you come in there and they're wondering why you keep going team to team, it's a reason why. So I felt like another person who came out as a name in college, because he did. At Michigan State, he balled out. But now you got to come and it's a different level. And I feel like I've always said about other players, there's a couple other players I can name too, that you just hit that wall. NFL is not meant for everybody. You can be a star in college, but NFL is a different type of game. Everybody ain't made for it.
Hold on, though. In college, though, man, he played in 44 games, 40 starts, 167 tackles, 20 pass defense, 3 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery, and 1 sack.
Okay, hold on. How many pass deflections?
20.
How many pass deflections in the NFL?
27.
So out of 8 years compared to 4 years, you get 20 to 27.
But what I'm saying is, though, out of those 4 years, those 44 games he played in college. Those 44 games he played in college versus the 80 games he played in the NFL. I've already known what I was gonna get. You see what I mean? He already had pretty much reached his ceiling in college in so many ways based off his stats to me. Because all he did was just double down on that.
Yeah, so basically what you were saying is I'm getting a special teams player. Because that's what I'm going to use you for. That's what I'm about to use you for. I'm getting a special teams player. You that dude that when they go ahead and kick it, you over there on the side gonna make the tackle, and then you get off the field and take your helmet off.
All right, what about you, Ron? What's your least favorite signing?
Go over that list again for me, please.
You have Oren Burks, Darquez Denard, Kerry Hyder Jr., Marcus Johnson, Ray McLeod, George Odom, Hassan Ridgeway, Malik Turner, and Charvarius Ward.
I don't know, bro. It's got to be between. Because what is it, Denard, right?
Yeah,
he came in for a couple.
Talking.
Yeah, I'm not big on that signing, but he came in and did fairly well when he did play. But I just don't see him making the roster, so I'd have to say him.
What about you, Mike?
Mike no en casa.
Yeah, Mike took off. All right, so let me see.
Sorry, I'm here. What was the question again?
20 left, Mike.
Let me see if I can pull this list back up again. The least favorite signing. Your least favorite signing.
So far of
Yeah.
this season, this offseason.
Out of Oren
You know
Burks.
what? For me, it comes back to Ray. I don't trust the fumbling. I don't trust it. I'm sorry.
You took mine, Mikey. You took mine.
Like,
Is that who you
I get
going
it.
with as well, Ryan?
I get he's there to be the return guy, but
Fumbling
watch him
issues.
making an awesome return and then he fumbles the ball. I don't trust it. I know Mavs brought up that, hey, different team, but fumbling is something that I don't really think you can coach out of someone.
It's not so much you can coach the fumbling out of someone, but you can coach them learn to control it. It's more like a brace of a hit. And I mean, it also depends on how he fumbles too. Does he get stripped a lot, or does he actually drop the ball when he gets hit?
I think he drops it.
See, I mean, so
I don't know. I'm
it's
just not a super hope I'm wrong. I hope he proves me wrong. There could be potential there, but something just worries me about him.
because I mean, if he just drops the ball after he gets hit, then it's more so of a protection issue. All he has to do is protect the ball a little bit more, learn how to protect the ball a little bit better.
Well, when's he going to do that? How long has he been in the season? How long has he been in the NFL?
I got 10 minutes, fellas.
Not even sure. How long has he been there? Hold on, let me see. He was the Buffalo Bills 6th round pick at 187th overall in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So, what, 4 years and he still doesn't learn how to protect the ball properly?
He played for the Panthers and then the Steelers. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, hey.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he's that journeyman that finds his way to us and becomes a completely different player like Mostert.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
the jury's out, but if you're just going to ask an opinion on who he signed so far, he's the one that I'm most worried about.
I mean, when it comes to certain things like that, dude, I really feel like it's a coaching issue too. Like, you could have been in the league for 5-6 years and not have come across the right coach that
I get
actually
it.
can help you. You know,
No,
so
that's a great point. It's just
if it's a
my whole
stripping
thing
issue,
when we first got him, it was like, okay, we need special teams help. Our special teams has problems with fumbling the ball. And we went and got a guy who fumbles the ball. He's like one of the top guys in the NFL for fumbling. So it's like, why did we go get him to fix that issue? That it just made no sense to me.
All right, before I got a quick question though, guys. I've been seeing it everywhere. Y'all know me. I like looking at the little tweets and stuff, and looking at the Google Sports, Yahoo Sports, whatever. How? Okay, let me rephrase the question. What is the percentage or the actual? I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word. That can happen. That they really make a trade to Carolina to get Brian Burns.
Oh, you talking about that Brian Burns for Jimmy G?
Yes. Do y'all actually see that could happen?
I like it.
I was seeing, I like it too. I was seeing somewhere that Carolina is still very interested in Jimmy. The problem they're having is trying to figure out what to do about Darnold because they're stuck with that money.
Listen.
Like here's a proposition. Would you guys like it if, say, we give them Jimmy, we get Burns, maybe a couple lower draft picks, but we had to eat his injury guarantee in return if they took him right now?
How much is it?
So they get Jimmy, we get
that.
Burns, we also get some draft picks, but we also have to eat the 7.5 for his injury guarantee.
Exactly what Tony was talking about.
So you saying, would you take that if that's what we get?
Yeah.
I would because
How much is that? Hold
I
on.
saw
How
that
much is
face
it?
from Mav. Saw that face.
Because Jimmy
What's that,
carries
Mav?
the
How-
injury. Yeah, how much is his injury guarantee? Because I mean,
It's
Jimmy
it's
carries
it's
what,
se-
7.5?
it's 7.5. So we would still
That's
free
Jimmy's,
up
right?
roughly eight. We would still free up roughly 18 million in cap space. But we would just take that. We would eat the injury guarantee just to sweeten the deal for Carolina.
I mean, you got to look at what you're getting out of it.
Okay, so you're not talking about Brian Burns' injury money. You're talking about Jimmy's injury money.
Yeah.
Paying that off for Carolina.
Yeah. We would pay that for Carolina. They would take the rest of his contract.
Well, shit, here, Jimmy. Here's matter of fact, here, I'll do you a solid. Here's $8 million. Get the hell out my face.
Oh my god, that was.
They said it's a salad.
Am I wrong? Dude, am I wrong, bro?
Hey, and the
How?
8 mil, hold on, and the 8 mil is so you just leave. Don't go back to your locker.
Right?
We'll change the name on it for you.
Hey,
That's
you'll still get some more.
Brian be like, and I'll be like, Brian, where you at, bro? You coming? You on the way? All right, man.
So yeah, I think that's the one real major thing that's holding Carolina back is that Darnold contract and them owing him $18 million.
And you
They need to try and find a way to offset that money because no one's going to take him. No one wants Darnold, and they don't want to pick him
I was
up.
about to say that. I was just about to say they would have to find a trade, and that's going to be harder than finding Jimmy a trade.
Yeah. So I think that's what the problem is in Carolina is
nobody wants to.
They've cleared up the cap space, and I honestly think they've cleared it up to either get Jimmy or Baker.
Listen,
but
nobody wants a quarterback that he goes.
Yeah, but they're holding off because they got that $18 million Darnold contract over their heads. They were idiots for taking that 5th-year option. It's biting them in the ass right now.
You know when I noticed that they messed up with Darnold when they re-signed Cam, I was like, at that moment they knew they fucked up.
Oh yeah, that was them admitting to the world that they messed up and they shouldn't have did what they did.
Because that was sad.
So y'all know I'm a Pac-12 guy, right? Y'all know that. I mean, I made that perfectly clear.
I know.
I don't understand why in the hell anybody would draft Sam Darnold. What did he go, number 2?
Yeah, he went pretty high.
Yeah, he went really high.
Bro, that made me. I almost lost my shit when he went that high, bro. Like Sam Darnold at USC.
What school did he come from?
USC, bro.
Okay, Mark Sanchez. What school did he come from?
Right. Has any USC quarterback been successful?
Exactly, bro.
So why would you take him so high then?
Hey,
why would
you're not going to dog Matt Leinart.
Oh, I'm definitely dogging Matt Leinart.
Come to think about it, you really got me thinking. Like a USC quarterback hasn't been successful.
No,
dude,
bro.
I like Matt Barkley, bro. But where's he at right now? Backup.
Oh, I forgot about him. I seriously forgot about dude.
The most successful USC quarterback has been Carson Palmer. And that doesn't say a whole lot, bro.
That's what you call successful? You right. That don't say a whole lot.
Dude, he's successful because he had a long career as a starter, bro. A 10+ year career as a starter.
But what really makes that
has playoff appearances.
Okay, but have you heard his name talked about in any Hall of Fames?
It don't need to be talked about the Hall of Fame, but we're talking about collegiate.
The Hall of Fame in Cincinnati. That's about it.
We're talking about collegiate athletes from schools that don't pan out.
I mean, okay, let's think. If you really want to do it like that, how many successful USC players has it been recently?
Dude, if you're looking at successful USC players, you look at wide receivers and linebackers, defense.
And successfully, what you got? I think Juju won.
Juju.
Look at Matt thinking. Now think of another one.
Where's Palomalu from?
Yeah. I mean, who was the? It was another wide receiver, the dude that just got passed around.
Hold on.
He played.
Who else from USC? Isn't
The
OJ
dude,
from
remember,
USC?
he used to play for the Jaguars.
He played for the Jaguar. What
The
position?
wide receiver used to play for the Jaguars, and he came out of USC and was supposed to be big height.
Was it Mike Williams?
No. Count 2 years back on the Jaguars, the wide receivers. I'm about to tell you in 2 seconds.
I don't know. Isn't OJ from USC?
Who?
Marquise Lee, you're talking about, huh?
There you go.
Marquise
There
Lee.
you go. That man was supposed to be something. Came out and that was like, where is this something? When is it going to explode? Matter of fact, he turned around and got traded. It was like, you know what? This isn't working out for us, guys. It's not working for me.
Look where he
What
went.
about Adoree Jackson?
Who?
Adoree Jackson?
Where's he at right now? Is he with Green Bay or something? No.
See, but you see what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know. Like, after a while, I ain't even think about that till y'all just said that. USC, it's crazy. You do got good college players, but after that, I mean,
I think he's with the Giants now. But I mean, I think you're right, bro. Like USC draft picks have fallen off.
I just know that they're like, damn.
They're falling off, man.
Michael Pittman was solid. He's with the Colts.
That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
D. Westbrook.
That's Pittman Jr. We just talked about his daddy, didn't we?
Yeah, his arms. Nelson Aguilar is a Trojan. He didn't work out.
I got y'all off a couple minutes, guys.
All right, bro. We can cut out now if you want.
Yeah, we can. I was having fun just messing around.
No problem, man. No problem with that. You know I had no problem with that. My goodness. So,
All right, fellas. I'm cutting out. Y'all have a good night, man.
all right, man. Have a good night, guys.
Later.
Y'all take it easy.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Night, guys.
Bye, buddy. Go to bed.
Gang, Niner gang.
Go to bed.
You got school in the
It's
morning.
gonna be fun.
Okay. All right. And that was our show. All right. First off, I want to thank my fellas, of course, like I always do. And let me see here. I'll go back to my stuff. So I get all settled up. Of course, I want to thank Maverick. Of course, Ron, Coach Ron, Money Mav, Coach Ron, and of course, everyone wants to be like Mike and Drew Meister. So, and then the comments. Thanks a lot, Peter, for your comment, bud. And you're more than welcome to come on here, bud, whenever you want to. And Q, can't wait for Monday. All right, I'll be on my phone though when I do it, so you know. All right, I'll set you up. Just give Drew will give me your information, and everything, and I'll get you guys going. All right, and Baymac, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your comments coming here. Do your thing. Thank you. So basically, now we'll be back to Red and Gold 24/7. We'll be back on Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific. All right. Just so you know that. So basically, tomorrow we will be doing the Faithful Empire, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK time. Okay. And of course, for the West Coast, it will be 12 p.m. All right. Noontime for you guys. All right. So we'll be back there with UK gentlemen. They'll be in here doing their thing. So basically all I have for you is always faithful thing. Always faithful thing I had to always say before is keep the faith, never lose hope. Later on, guys. Later.